Dr. Brian Hansen, owner and founder of ProSpinal Inc., brings a highly successful non-surgical solution to chronic and severe neck and back pain sufferers. Tonight, we share the experience of Norin, a recent patient, as well as talk to Dr. Hansen to further explain non-surgical spinal decompression. Over the last year, I have spoken with several of Dr. Hansen's patients, and the stories always blow me away.
I had back trauma every day, to the point where my second toe on my left foot was going numb and my knee on my left side was completely numb. I was in pain every single day, pain with trauma. So any slight movement the wrong way would remind me that there was something definitely going wrong with my back.
Norin came in with sore low back to begin with. And after the MRI review and the x-rays, we learned that Norin had 2 levels of disc herniations, and that's what was causing his pain.
Well, the first treatment was nothing that I expected. It was uncomfortable. He convinced me that you need to come back tomorrow, and you need to come back on the 3rd day, because Dr. Hansen's guarantee is after the 3rd day he will know, and I would know as a patient, if this treatment was going to be the right one for me.
He was really sore the first day, and when he left, I told the staff, I said, he's one that's just not coming back. And I was so surprised to see him truly the second day. I said, hey, how you feeling? He goes, last night I really didn't like you, but this morning I feel a little better. And by the 3rd day, he was just jumping around. I mean, he couldn't believe it.
We learned that spinal decompression can treat disc problems of many varieties, such as bulging discs, herniated discs, and degenerated discs in the low back and neck. But what exactly is spinal decompression?
Non-surgical spinal decompression is a technique. It's like it's a non-surgical, non-invasive, non-risky, safe way to pull pressure off a nerve root. And you do that by pulling 2 vertebrae apart, creates a suction cup effect in the disc, and the disc then gets off the nerve root. As soon as the fibers of the disc that were torn start to touch each other, the fibroblast activity, which is probably a little technical, but anyway, you get collagen buildup, and it rebuilds the disc material that was torn. Each session's about an hour long, plus or minus. We use heat, ice, and stim. The decompression's about 20 to 25 minutes. But you'll go through a series of them, usually about 20 visits is what we understand soft tissue needs to heal.
So of course we were all dying to know how it worked out for Norin.
It was definitely after the 3rd treatment that I realized that things were changing real fast. And within the first week, I was literally clicking my heels. I was amazed. I was truly amazed, and just the pain of, or the ability to be able to bend over and pick things up off the floor again without having that excruciating pain was amazing. So I just looked forward to every day coming back and doing the treatment. After the 3rd one, when I walked out of the office, I was grateful. I really was, and I knew that Dr. Hansen was surely onto something great.
So how many treatments did you end up having?
23.
And what have the results been?
I'm amazed. I got my life back of being pain-free, and the trauma of my back pain is no longer there.
And how about the numbness in your knee?
The numbness in my knee is halfway gone, and the numbness in my toe is completely gone.
So what's your life like now? I mean, what types of things do you love to do that you can do again?
Well, I really enjoy riding my motorcycle, and I do that pain-free now. In the past, it was, you could always tell after you rode a 300-mile day, you would know that you'd ridden your motorcycle 300 miles, you would get off, and that pain would be more than trauma. It would take, a couple days for that to go away. And now I ride my motorcycle 100% pain-free.
Okay, so it worked wonders for Norin and several others that I've interviewed. But what we all really want to know is, does it hurt?
We don't really intensify people's pain, but it takes some time to go away. I mean, very, very rarely, I don't think I've ever seen someone go through even the first 10 visits complaining that the decompression is painful. Usually the first one always is, because they have no idea what to expect, they're tense. The machine does what it can to try to alleviate that. But then by day 2, 3, and 4, they just relax. I mean, Norin, I think, snored and slept half the time through the table, and it's pretty common. It's nice, and people look forward to coming in.
We love it when we find things that change people's lives, and Noren told me several times that Dr. Hansen has given him his life back.